Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing this morning? 2 days in a row, I get to hang out with you guys on YouTube Live. How about that? And today we're trying to stream in a higher resolution, so hopefully we don't have any problems. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Betty. Hi, Janice. So today we're going to discuss how to customize some of the cards on our site using your pen tool. Now I know this may not apply to everybody. I'm going to be using a Cricut Maker to do this, but I have a feeling that most of you are and have Cricut devices. How's the audio? Can you guys hear me okay? So anyway, let's just hop right into it. By the way, if you missed yesterday's live, you'll want to check that out after this one's over because we did do a giveaway for an embossing machine. You can actually see kind of what it looks like. It's a Sizzix Texture Boutique. So no giveaways in this video, but we will be doing one, or we did one yesterday and it's still open and you guys can enter. So I'm just going to hop right in here and let's take a look. Let me move this out of the way. Sorry if my hair's a little crazy. I'm going to show you this guy here. So this is, let me move this out of the way, it's distracting. This is one of our Christmas cards here, and it comes with this little blank area, okay? What I'm about to show you actually applies to pretty much anything. For example, this card here, you've got a ton of room inside, and I know that my handwriting just keeps getting worse and worse and worse over the years. But that's what we have our machines for. So what I want to show you also, let me bring it up here real quick. If you take a look at like our website, and if you're ever browsing and you see, I'll show you a couple examples here. Let me bring it up. These are some of the cards where you could probably write on the inside, but let me show you the one that we're working on today. Let me actually do a search for it. There's my elf greeting card, and that is part of a larger collection of cards, these guys here. And as you can see here, we've got all this little blank area down here for you to write whatever you want. You can customize your sentiment. So that's what we're going to do. That's what I'm going to show you. And today, I'm actually going to be using fonts from single line fonts. Okay, now I know that Cricut actually has their own single line fonts. If you want to use those, you can. I just decided that I'm going to use a font from single line fonts. So wherever you get it from, if you get it directly from Cricut, great. It's already in there, ready for you to use. If you get your single line font from a third party, you do need to install the font. On a Mac, it's very simple. You double click on it and you hit install. So without further ado, let me just show you how we're going to accomplish this. Let me bring up my design space, if I can find it. Where are you, mister? There you are. Okay. So we're going to hop into design space here. And I've already actually done this once, but I'm going to start fresh here. So here we are in design space. And as you can see, I've already done this, but I'll do it again. So we're going to upload this piece from this card. Okay, now with any card that you get from our site that has something like this where it's blank, we always include an isolated version of this in the extras folder so you can bring it in, because we realize that people want to be able to either do a print and cut or they want to write something. Okay, so here is the piece here. Now, one thing I do want to mention is we have this little sizing node there, and I'm just going to contour that out. It's just a little dot so that if you want to size it, if you want to bring it in, you know what, I'm not even going to get into explaining why. I think it's just going to complicate things, so don't worry about it. So we have this piece here, and we're going to click on the text tool, and I'm going to write Merry Christmas. Now, I already have the single line font selected here, but if, for example, yours starts out with something generic, okay? Again, if you click here, I'll show you the Cricut ones. Let's see, under filters, I think they have a section for writing. And I don't know, maybe that's a good one here, like Perfect Day might be good. Let me see if that one works. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one, but they have a section of fonts that you can use for writing. I'm using my own. It's from Single Line Fonts, and Mike is actually going to post a link to it if you guys are interested in checking out her site. And let me get rid of this. I'm in the system here. This is system means your system fonts. These are the fonts that are on your computer. So I'm going to type in SLF for Single Line Font and hit enter. And here it is. This one's called Graceful. Okay, so I changed it to Graceful. And now I'm going to take it and just resize it a little bit so it fits within the confines of my little piece here. And then a cool little tip is if you take and you select both of these items, you can then go under Align and we can center it horizontally. It gave it a little bit of a nudge, and we can center it vertically. Now let me show you that again so it's a little more pronounced. If I put it down here and I select these two and I go to Align, I can center horizontally and I can center vertically, and it pops it right dead center onto this piece. Now of course, since we want to write, we need to select this and change the operation from cut to pen. Okay, and then we're going to take and select both of these and hit attach, and we're good to go. Let me delete this one. This is the one that we just did. Okay, so let me pause for a second here, and I'm going to go over to the comments and make sure that everybody is understanding what's going on here. Okay, everything looking good so far? Hopefully. Hi, Vicky from Queensland. Good morning, good morning. And, oh, where are we here? Let me see. Hello? Are we still getting comments? There we go. Okay, we still have some. Okay, so obviously there's no questions yet, so we're good. So now I'm going to go back to my design space here. Hold on a second. I'm a little flustered this morning. Okay, back to design space, and we're going to hit make it. Now, let me actually go back for a second. Let me cancel this. I always like to show, let me detach this. If you happen to get this far and you don't attach, look what happens. You hit make it, and it's going to put the pen portion on one mat, and it's going to put the actual cut portion on another mat, which is why attaching is very important. So we're going to select everything. You can just draw a box around everything, or on the top left you can hit select all. You know, someone's texting me. Okay, so we did a select all, and we're going to hit attach. I'm going to hit make it, and there it is. I'm going to just put it over here because I've done this a few times on my mat. And then we're going to hit continue. I already have my pen in there. By the way, I just found these on Amazon. I think Mike's going to post a link to there. Of course, when we do post links, they're going to be affiliate links, just so you know. And if you do purchase anything through our link, we get a small percentage of it. Just want to be upfront about that. But I have one of these in my Cricut Maker. Okay, so we're going to go back here, and I always use the cardstock for intricate cut setting. I always add more pressure, and I'm going to head over to my machine now and just hit the little button. Okay, pardon me a second here. How's everyone doing? It's so early still, huh? I'm really enjoying these though, by the way, these lives. So while that's cutting, let me head over to my comments, see what you guys are up to. How about for the silhouette? I don't have Cricut Design Space. Yeah, I have a Cameo 3 or 4 over there. I'll do another one for the Cameo for sure. Let's see. Affiliations are good. Mike, we need that link. So that's cutting out right now. I already pre-cut it. So let me show you here. I'll show you again, but this is what this is how it came out. Okay, and as you can see, because it came from this card, it fits on there perfectly. So you could write whatever you want on there. Okay, see that? Beautiful. All right, sounds like the machine's almost done. So I'm going to head over to that. And are you done, mister? He's not done yet. Not done yet. Okay, let's see. I need to learn scale 5 in my scan and cut. Pat asks why always on the intricate. I don't know. Just always seems to work best for me. All right, let's take a look. Okay. So here we go. And as you can see, this is the one I did before. I obviously tested it before I came on live, so I didn't look like a big idiot if it didn't work. But there you go. Okay, so beautiful, came out great. And again, I already made this card a while back, so I didn't remake it. And again, you've got this whole section here too. You could easily bring this in to Design Space and use the same technique to even write an entire message. Okay, and you could just have you can have your machine literally like make all of your Christmas cards. I picked this out today because it's already done. I didn't have to create another card, but you get the idea here. You get the point. Okay, so let's see. I'm enjoying watching your lives. You're always so thorough in your explanations. Thanks. Yeah, I try to be, because otherwise, what's the point, really? Otherwise, it's just a bunch of hot air coming out of my mouth. Let's see, other questions here. I love the racks for your cardstock. Can't find anything like it. Can you please share where to purchase one? Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to take this opportunity to show you the... we have an app, actually, the Dreaming Tree app. If you scroll down under supplies, you can scroll down and let me see here. Where is it? 12 by 12 paper racks. We have a link to that, and it'll take you directly to the site where I have the exact paper racks that you see behind me, plus other stuff too. So that's available on the Apple App Store as well as the Google Play Store. So you'll find that there. The font is from Single Line Fonts. Mike is going to actually include a link. There it is. Okay, so do you have fonts you really like for this? Yeah, so yeah, the fonts from Single Line Fonts seem to be my go-tos. But again, there are some available directly in Cricut Design Space, so if you want to get those, that's fine. Let's see, do you need an adapter for those pens? No, actually I don't. It goes right into the slot. As you can see on these pens here, they have this little arrow, and when you pop it in, the arrow needs to be hidden. But yeah, no adapter for these pens, so that's great. And thank you for taking the survey, Bobby. I appreciate that, because now I know where you guys like to hang out, and I'm very excited about it. So anyway, as I mentioned, we did a live yesterday, so you'll want to check that out, because we're giving away a, what's it called? A Sizzix Texture Boutique Embossing Machine. Now, this video is pretty much over. I've done what I wanted to do. So if you're just if you're just joining me here, this one will end. You'll be able to rerun it and watch it back. Also, I wanted to let you guys know I'm going to be going crazy with these lives now. I don't know why. I just decided that I'm going to, and it's actually already on order. It's already on order, and it will be here probably within the next few days. So hopefully by next week. I actually have this little wheel that I'm going to just randomly pick people in the lives and spin the wheel to win various prizes. And occasionally, depending on how big this gets, it'll be machines. So it'll be fun. Anyway, if you haven't already, you can see my little counter here. Had about, I think about 150 new subscribers yesterday. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. We're going to make this a regular thing, and I don't want you guys to miss it. I actually sent out a blast on the app to let everybody know that I was live, so definitely get the app too. Anyway, any questions about what we discussed today? I'll be happy to answer some questions. And then my lovely nurse girlfriend is on her way back from a little work outing, and I promised to take her to lunch. So I'm going to do that. Let me look at the comments here. Is the giveaways for people outside the United States? Lizzie, yeah. So we try not to alienate anybody. So if you are outside of the US, you can enter. If it's like a huge item, sometimes like if someone overseas wins a machine, it's really not even worth sending it because we pay more in shipping. So what I like to do is, depending on where you are, if you have like a local Amazon, we would give you a gift card or buy it directly through your local Amazon and send it to you. So yes, you definitely should enter. And if for some reason logistically we can't get something to you, we'll give you a prize that's of equal value that can be delivered digitally. Let me see. Caroline asks if I have a scan and cut. Yeah, I have a scan and cut right behind me here. I don't use it that often, so I cannot make any suggestions for pens, but I'm sure there are some great groups on Facebook that will help you with that. Let's see. Thank you, Bobby. Some other crafters do this, and it's so interesting to see what others have to say about different things. Perfect. Okay. What are you working on design-wise? Well, we just finished these, and the next bundle is going to involve cakes. I'm not going to say much else, but yes, something that might go on a cake, and we'll just leave it at that. Let's see. Mary says, I love writing with pens on all my cards to make them special for my recipients. I have a problem occasionally when I attach with the writing going behind what I am writing on. Oh, that's easy. I can actually show you that real quick here. So that's very simple. Let me show you real quick. Great question. Let's go over to Design Space real quick. I'm going to detach this real quick. And the reason that happens is because you have layers over here on the right-hand side. Now, when you think of layers, you want to think of layers, I'm going to take this way back to grade school before projectors, and you had the overlay projectors where they had those, the transparency sheets, okay? The layer section in Design Space is almost like that. And on the right-hand side, you can see here that these are your transparency sheets, okay? Right now, this text part is the top layer, but if I take it and I drag it underneath, let me drag it down, or let me just drag this one up. Okay, why is that not working now? There we go. Okay, so I just took the cut layer and I put it on top of the pen, or the actual writing part. Okay, again, because that's the top layer. So if we want, we can highlight this, we can drag it up above it, and it'll pop it on top. I think another way of doing this is actually by doing arrange, and you can move it backward. So let me select this now, arrange, and move backward, so that puts it at the bottom. Okay? Hopefully that made sense. So that's probably why you're having that problem, is because you don't have your layers arranged correctly. Let's see. What did I do? Did I get in trouble? Leo, shh. Am I talking too loud? Okay. Where do you get the Sizzler boutique folders? We get the folders pretty much anywhere. Local craft stores, Amazon, online. Just do a search for embossing folders. Okay. Any other questions here? Any other questions? Oh yeah, someone said toppers, and you are correct. Good question on the single line fonts. I don't know the answer to that. I can try to look it up real quick. Mike, if you happen to know, oh, here we go. Let's see. FAQ and licenses. Yeah, I'm not sure. If you check out her site, she has a whole section. It's singlelinefonts.com. Mike has a link. You can read about her commercial use there. Can the Cricut hold a pen and blade at the same time then? Yes, exactly, it can. I can't show it to you right now because I can't really move the cameras, but I did not have to do any swapping with my maker. And I believe, I don't know if I have an Air around here, but I believe it'd be the same thing with the Air because I think the Air has 2 compartments as well. This demo, didn't realize could move this. Yeah, there you go. Yep. So that's it, guys. I'm going to wrap this one up. Definitely subscribe. We're going to do a lot more of these. Check out yesterday's live for your chance to enter to win an embossing machine. And then also, as I was saying, we're going to get an actual wheel in here, almost like we're at a casino. We're going to do some giveaways using that. Yes, it can. Yeah, see, you know what? It's so hard to stay on top of all these machines. So if you guys can chime in and give some answers, then for sure, I'm all about it. Yes, it can with the Cricut 3, holds both pen and blade. Rita says the Cricut Joy will only hold 1 instrument at a time. Makes sense. Good luck with your hair appointment there. Yeah, all right, cool. I'm signing off. I will see you maybe tomorrow. We'll come up with something else to discuss, but I appreciate you joining me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I look forward to crafting with you soon. Welcome to the magical world of Dreaming Tree. Premium 3D SVG files for your Cricut, Silhouette, Scan and Cut, and other SVG-compatible cutting machines. From pop-up cards to boxes, Christmas centerpieces to Halloween frights, our premium content is sure to delight crafters of all ages. Make the most realistic 3D flowers, wedding cakes, handbags, wall decor, Thanksgiving and birthday centerpieces, teacher gifts, and more. Visit our site, 3dsvg.com, and get started today with one of our completely free SVG projects. We've got over 150 to choose from, complete with assembly tutorials and supply lists so you know exactly what color and how many sheets of paper you'll need. We also provide email, text, and phone support in case you need help with anything big or small. Our customer service and products get rave reviews, and we've got the testimonials to prove it. Dreaming Tree is rated 5 stars on Facebook and Google reviews. Visit 3dsvg.com today. We look forward to crafting with you soon.